What's going on, everybody? This is Corrosion, and today we're going to take a look at everything that you care about that was announced at the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase at E3. So I'm very excited to show different gameplays and details for games like Halo Infinite. We got Battlefield 2042, Back 4 Blood. There's so many more. Don't click away, guys, because we got one hell of a showcase today. So let's dive right in. Hey guys, so Microsoft and Bethesda announced a ton of new titles today along with gameplay for most of them, and there was a few surprises thrown in here and there. So we'll be going in order of the showcase, and you can expect to see everything that's relevant in this compressed version of what was announced. Firstly, we got to see some alpha in-game footage of a brand new universe in the making by Bethesda. After over 25 years, they're finally releasing a new franchise, which I'm sure you're all familiar with by now, Starfield. The way this game is being presented is as an open world space RPG, where you can discover what is out there and truly immerse yourself in the world of space. The soundtrack for this game is going to be so good, I can already tell, and they officially announced that this is going to be a console exclusive for Xbox on Game Pass day one, so you can play it on day one on Game Pass. On top of that, they even provided a specific release date of November 11th of 2022, which is over a year from now. But hey, kudos to Bethesda for being so solid on a release date and setting that goal for themselves. So let's see what this game has to offer when it does release, and hopefully we get some more gameplay in the coming months. I really hope so. Next up in the showcase is a game that I'm sure many are looking forward to, which is Back 4 Blood. Now, Back 4 Blood is by Warner Brothers and developed by Turtle Rock Studios, which happens to be the same creators of the old school game. You guys know it, I know it, we all know it, it's Left 4 Dead. So if you're a fan of Left 4 Dead at all, then this is something to look forward to. You know, we haven't seen a game from Turtle Rock since they released Evolve back in 2015 after retiring from the Left 4 Dead franchise. Looks like the developers got hungry for Zombie Brain again, because they're literally back for blood once again in what can only be described as a 4-player co-op experience where, just like Left 4 Dead, you can hop online and team up with your squad, shred some zombies, and get the hell out of there before you're eaten alive. All done with the power of next-gen graphics and gameplay. I mean, holy crap, guys. How long have we been waiting for this game? Anyways, the trailer showed tons of gameplay and game modes, and Back 4 Blood will be releasing on October 12th with also an open beta that begins on August 5th, which you can gain early access to if you do pre-order the game. This is one of those games that you just have a good feeling about in your gut, and you know it's going to be fun, so I'm definitely going to be adding this one to the list. Third on our list is a highly anticipated game that has been getting plenty of well-deserved hype in the last few weeks, which is, you already know, it's Battlefield 2042. I know everyone saw that crazy trailer where the guy literally ejects out the jet and bazooka kills the other jet. I mean, what a trailer. But today, we got some pre-alpha gameplay captured live in-game with 128 other players. What a showcase. The game is really turning out to be like the futuristic war game that we've always wanted. I mean, we've got a game filled with VTOL jets, grapple guns, tanks, cranes, huge buildings. I got skyscrapers, a whole ton of other vehicles, and just a massive, wide-scale, all-out futuristic war. I mean, did you guys see the scene where the guy's like changing his attachments in the elevator? Like, that was freaking awesome. And to top it all off, they're adding weather aspects to the game, which is another monster of its own. Like, how am I going to be able to shoot a guy that's in front of me if he's getting sucked into a tornado? We've got skydiving, parachutes, and even wingsuits to traverse around the map. The gameplay trailer shows all kinds of seasons and maps and scenarios in which you can play in, and I feel like Battlefield 2042 is going to have something for everyone. It ends by saying, enter the next era, experience all-out war, and fight on an ever-changing battlefield, which shows a freaking space shuttle rocket launching in the middle of a game. Battlefield 2042 is a game that is gonna show up this year, so I don't know what Call of Duty is doing, but they better show up too, because this is about to be an all-out war for who can make the best shooter. Battlefield 2042 drops October 22nd, and they're allowing Xbox to showcase the game primarily, so most likely there will be some kind of Xbox exclusive content. There's also a beta coming later this year, so stay tuned, guys. I can't wait to see what they've got coming. The game looks so good already, and we haven't even seen any news of a Battle Royale being added yet. I mean, the game and the franchise for Battlefield has lots of potential in the coming years if they do it right, which looks like they are. Let's just hope the servers are not trash. Moving on. Next on the list is the game we've all been waiting for, and most likely why you clicked on this video, to be honest. We know it. It's Halo Infinite. Last time we saw Halo Infinite, it was exciting and there was lots of anticipation from 343, but as they showed, we all know the disappointment that had followed. But now they're back, and there was two things shown today. So one was a trailer for the story, which wasn't too long, but looked great and fresh. And then the second thing, which is the new multiplayer gameplay that was revealed, which is most of what we'll be talking about. Before though, what are you guys' thoughts on Halo Infinite? Is everyone excited for it? I really want to know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below. Now, the trailer starts out showing Master Chief flying through space, passing by fallen soldiers while getting comms from a fellow Marine in his helmet. Then the music kicks in and we hear Cortana. She starts talking about how there's not much time as Chief grabs his assault rifle and he grapples into a ship. As Chief finds a Cortana-like AI, he asks, "Where is Cortana?" To where he has responded with the news of her AI being gone and deleted, and then he asks how. When he receives a response, she responds with her instructions to enter the installation, to imitate Cortana, and to lock her down for retrieval, and then relays that Chief's instructions were to take her back for deletion. Now, the Chief seems delirious to all this, and he doesn't really remember anything, but he does mention that something stopped her deletion process, and we need to find out why. As the AI mentions this wasn't the mission, the Chief asserts that the mission has changed, and that they always do. Master Chief then proceeds to grab the chip in his head and insert the Cortana-like AI, and then the trailer just cuts off. Unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. I'll drop a link to the trailer below. It was really, really amazing. And then we switch straight into the multiplayer after that, which shows off so much Spartan action. We've got some classic Halo multiplayer gameplay shown off with tons of familiar items we saw, like the Needler, the battle rifle, the sniper rifle, the gravity hammer, and many more. We also saw some new weapons shown off, like I saw a new shotgun, a heavy assault rifle, and like a purple pulse vaporizer gun. Now, as far as the maps go, I'm almost positive we saw the pit map from Halo 3. I might be wrong, let me know in the comments, but we also saw a lot of new other ones. They also showed off lots of different game modes, as they showed off different ones like Team Slayer, Capture the Flag, and I even saw Oddball towards the end there. Now, the gameplay trailer also showed off a few new vehicles, like there was the new Banshee. We had this new vehicle, it's like a mid-air Spartan-like jet vehicle, and I think I even saw a Pelican. Now, I don't know if you can fly that thing, but if you can, that would be sick. And this gameplay reminds me of the classic Halo 3, where you can select your armor, suit up, get into a lobby with your friends, and just run through people online like the old days, man. It's gonna be such a vibe, man. Like, also, did you guys see the grappling hook online? Because that's a thing. Oh, and the energy sword is, of course, there, might I add. Now, did I mention that the armor also looks fantastic? Oh, also, by the way, Halo's multiplayer is gonna be free to play, and you can play the game on day one on Xbox Game Pass. I mean, the hype is so real for Halo. I feel like it's finally turning out to be good, and they're touting the game as two separate featured pieces. So we've got the Halo Infinite multiplayer, which is free to play, and then we've got Halo Infinite's epic campaign. The game releases this holiday with no specific release date yet, but I'm sure they're gearing for probably a late October, early November-ish release date. You know something, man? Halo has always been a pillar of my childhood, and it was one of the first Xbox games that I've ever played since it was released. I've owned every single one, and I've played through all of them. So let's just say, I've got some Spartan in my blood, ladies and gentlemen. So watching Halo and seeing it just being, like, revealed again, it just feels so good to see Halo come back to its roots again, and this one looks promising. So hopefully we get what we've all been anticipating for years, and I can't wait to get my hands on this game. As for the rest of the showcase, we saw some indie games release, and honestly, the only thing that was interesting to me was that Shredder's snowboarding game, which looks like an interesting take on snowboarding and kind of shredding through mountains. Microsoft Flight Simulator was also announced for the Xbox Series X, which showed gameplay in 4K in real time. That game looks beautiful. As we know earlier from the earlier gameplay, you can literally travel the world in any airplane, jet, or even a commercial airliner in real time, and the best part is that if you want to join up online with your friends, you guys can travel the world together. I'll definitely be giving this game a run for its money, because why not? The sky's calling and it's on Game Pass. Don't you just love Xbox, guys? The final game that we'll be talking about today that was announced towards the end of the showcase is quite a stunning one, which is Forza Horizon 5. For some reason, I always see Forza releasing their new titles with new technology. For example, every time a new Forza game comes out, they push the boundaries of technology that the Xbox uses. Horizon 5's trailer showed us all in-game 4K footage, and man, let me just take a step back and let me say that this game looks absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous. Like, if you have a 4K TV with HDR, you will truly enjoy this game in all its beauty. It comes out on November 9th, and it's also going to be on Game Pass on day one, so I'll most likely give it a try if I'm not too busy with other games, because this holiday is looking to be an amazing one for gaming, guys. The last reveal during the showcase was a new system that Xbox is revealing. They world premiered the world's most powerful mini fridge. That's right, you heard me right. It's really happening. The Xbox mini fridge. It has Xbox's Velocity cooling architecture technology, and it will be releasing this holiday, so get ready to Xbox and chill. It's going to be cool. I might cop it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So it looks like Xbox is taking the ultimate route of Game Pass, being that most of the big releases that were announced today, like Halo, Forza, Starfield, and Flight Simulator, they were all touted as games that are being available on Xbox Game Pass on day one, which just goes to show you that Xbox Game Pass is becoming the go-to subscription service for games, and it does not show any signs of stopping. This is pretty awesome, man. Just seeing all these incredible games that I know have been getting worked on so hard by the amazing developers. I can only be grateful and thankful to the ones that are making this happen. You know, Xbox is finally shaping up to be a great year for 2021, and next gen, I feel like it's finally starting to come into shape, and it feels more promising than ever now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, you already know what to do. Thanks again, you guys. This is Corrosion, and I'm out.